Yeah, so like, can you briefly tell us how it feels differently from the other cars that you have raced with before?
Well, typically this is more like a road car with the safety equipment, roll cage, bucket seat, a fire extinguisher, and 6-point harness. So it's very similar to a track day car rather than a full-blown race car. So what I'm used to is like the propane cars, Porsche or GT3 cars. So it's much more stiffer. The electronic is much more advanced, but other than that, it's a very fun car to drive, especially for a small circuit like this. It's perfect.
So what are something that like surprisingly good, as well as like something that might be a drawback in a way?
Well, I think it's very comfortable to start. So especially for a street circuit, normally a race car is very stiff and very bumpy. So on a road car, you get a lot more compliance with the suspension. So it's quite comfortable.
Okay. Some people said towards the end of the race, it feels like it's not catching up enough. Like the power is not enough to like keep the car going. Like what do you feel about that?
I think because it's a conversion from a road car, so that's actually quite normal. But you just have to learn how to play the game. So you reserve a little bit more in front and pace yourself towards the end.
Do you think like in the long run they might be able to improve the car so that it actually like
Definitely. I think right now it's, as I said a few times before, it's a street car. So as long as we change the ECU and have a proper race mapping, and I'm sure that problem will be gone.
What do you think about in the long run? What will the race be like for these kind of electronic cars?
Well, I think it's the trend. I mean, we're all talking about green energy, so it's a perfect way to promote green energy and to prove that this technology works.
Do you think they will be, they're gonna be as good as the traditional cars?
I think better.
Better?
Better.
But like, so far, what do you think? What do you think? If you compare like current traditional racing cars with like electricity powered cars?
Well, I think for road car to start, it's already better. So there's some brands outside EV cars that are better than existing road cars already, or if not the same. So again, this is the real first EV touring car. So it's a direct conversion from a road car. So there's a lot more room to improve. But if it's done correctly, I'm sure it'll be just as good, if not better.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.